back with another round of Facebook Scrabble games. Let's go straight into this one. So we picked well. We have sauteed on a rack. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to play it though. In a previous video I talked about this hook here, of course T, but you have this word that swits, but it only is swits, doesn't take the S. It can't be spelt without the S. Trying to think of something through the R. And in here, I don't think there's any anagrams of sauteed. I need to play through a letter. So if I had an R instead of the S, I don't think I've got any. I wouldn't have anything. So I don't think there's like a word ending S that I'm missing. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm actually not sure what to play here. I mean, at the worst, you could just play this, and that's a brilliant leave. If well, the Z and the J is out, but the Q is not out, so if I wanted to be like super cheeky, I could and play something like this, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And he's clearly got a good rack, so instead of trying to block any spots and things, I'm just going to go for my own bonus. I just don't want to sacrifice too much score in doing that. I think playing Dew here has the additional benefit of taking out a hotspot, because even if he has a bonus next turn, he has to play it here, and if he plays it here and it's not got a huge letter in it, then it's worth nothing. I've been thinking through the L. So does this make anything? I don't think it makes anything with the L. And what about like L? So you take out the S and see, is there anything with LR with this D combination, or L stuff like this? To be leisure plus a T, resaluted, something like that. Yeah, so I think I need to try and think of if there's any anagrams of resaluted. No I for audit ease. Audit ease, not quite. I really hope I'm not missing anything. Look, I'm just gonna play it. It's so open. Like, sashayed. So growly face tells me I haven't missed a bonus. Hooray! But I'm curious as to what I might have missed. So I don't think I missed anything with the sevens. No, there was the AR on the board, the LR. Resalute was the only one, so good to find that. Nothing to the R. No. What does it go through? Not much. Okay, so I'm getting growly face because I didn't like waste my S here. I mean, there were probably plenty of little spots I could have that scored better, but I think you've got to take this. I think you've got to take this. I've now got a nice rack here. Starched will go if my opponent doesn't take the spot. And I'll see. At the absolute worst, next turn I could just play like this for 24. So yeah, it's fairly easy tiles. Let's go to the next one. Almost bulimia through that B. Reminds me of that one. Amiable. Miliaria. I just learnt this today, I think. Do I have an R? Militia. So Miliaria. Oh, I just reviewed it today, I should say. So options would be playing through this E somehow, but it just seems like there's too many vowels. The R. Do I know anything I can play with through the R? So if it was to play here, air mails. Hooray! I'm happy. Did I miss anything? Scally face usually indicates a miss. Have to be with the Y anyway, no? Was there some ridiculous spot? No, there we go, he's back. Smiley face is back, okay, happy with that. What else played through the R? Familiar. And this miliarial. I just sort of think of it as being malaria, but it's not. And with the B and the E we needed. No B's. The E, lipemia. Wasn't gonna fit. Yeah, okay. Oh, the T. T, nothing through the T. Cool. I'll make that a little bit small. It's getting unwieldy now. Go to this. Okay. Yeah, so obviously my opponent was probably very close to a bonus, but they weren't able to get that out. I was planning on playing like queuing through here. Takes the S that I don't have. Can I score here? Nope. Can I score with the Z? Nope. Wilted is looking okay. I think in this situation, like my opponent could come back if they double bonus. So really I should be looking to achieve two things. Well, one thing really. One thing is I need to play more than four tiles or more, because that will only leave 6 in the bag, so whatever they pick up the next turn, they can't bonus with. That doesn't just help you to win, but it also helps you to win by more. Wilted has the added thing. It does block off some of these bonus liney things. It'd be nice if I could get down here, but I just don't have the I just don't have the tiles for it. Q is out, so I don't need to keep this things. This UGW is killing my rack, so if I knew what else was in the bag, I might be keeping back some of these letters, but I'm far enough ahead not to have to. Okay, Gweduck and Geoduck. So, Geoduck, it's the most horrible looking thing, by the way. It's an animal. It's a shellfish. Oh, Gweduck. But yeah, it's. Go on, you can look it up. It's safe for work. It's just a bit weird. Very weird looking animal. Shellfish. Like, yeah. So, worst comes to worst, I could play like anything there. I'd be looking to play here next turn. I can just play here maybe. Alright, let's go to this one. An I for IE is there, or here. I'm far behind and I need to play tiles. Oh, you need to play tiles. Genius. Oh yes, it's nice score. Oops. It's not a bad score. Keeping the O, it's not, it just doesn't work. I think this is best. What was the word I learned today? It's something in naproxen. You have naloxone. Is that naloxone with an L, with the right letter? No. Naloxone. Yeah. Too many vowels. But I've now got a nice spot for the X. Gluten. Gweston. This is Gweston. I'm pronouncing it very weird, because that's how I remember it. Can I get it on the double-double? I don't think it has an anagram. And through the L. Okay, through the P. Tungsten. Tungsten? No, not enough for N's. Non-guest? So, if I wasn't able to play the bonus, non-guest down here would work. Gwenon is a word would play through the NO as well. That's G-U-E-N-O-N. Fantasy words. No, I would not play that anyway because it doesn't score as much. I'd have to get the T here if it's going to play. G, Gweston would go here. Of course it goes here. I'm just trying to think of other spots like left. This is the most obvious spot, you see, but I'm trying to think of other ones. I think we just go with it. I think that might be is that a S-less word? S-less? Oh, it does take an S. Okay. An I-U-M. Aurarium, something like this. Mono. No. Ordalium. Looks like I might go through the L. just chuck the Q off. Yeah, this was a nightmare pickup. Alright, so there's an interesting thing I can do here. I think it's interesting. Just gotta check some things. So like this would be what you call a word cluster. I can't remember if that Luzerne takes the E as well. No. Alright. So if you have a look at how the board is right now, I mean, it's even, but there's very little spots. My immediate wish was just to play this, because I thought, oh, this is a good leaf. However, I could just play, you know, here, block everything out, and then what's my opponent going to do? I think I'm making things up when I want to play like Vels. Svelte. Make Svelte. In fact, if I could play just there, it ruins everything. There is this spot here, very unlikely to play bonus. So what do you reckon? Should I be playing a potentially really terrible play here? And when I mean terrible, I mean just doesn't score. Like VWS. Don't really want to do that. Or just Vest. We'll just play Vest. Why did I think Velis was good? Because it is. But it's one of these. Oh, it does. A left. There's plenty in the bag that will open the board up. I just don't have them on my rack. I reckon we'll play this. It's okay. Maybe it wasn't worth it, as it doesn't put me that far ahead, and I could have just played the QI and have this beautiful leaf, but you know, if I picked the O love seat or something, but very few places to play it. Oh well. Okay, so it happened. Now if you watched the last video, you know what I want to play, and if you haven't watched the last video, feel free to pause it, because there's I'm just going to go ahead and play the move. So on this board, it's not a bonus. You can play a Zern here for almost a bonus, and that kind of play will give your opponent a heart attack. So now they need to outscore me by, and it might be possible, you know, but they need to outscore me by the amount minus their letters. So NIE here is probably the score to beat, so it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's say they get rid of 4 letters, so they'd need, you know, they need to score 20, which probably isn't difficult, but hey, they might even bonus, to my surprise. So, well, we'll see how it goes in the next, we'll see what they play. We'll see what they play. For the last one, yep, so, opponent has not had very good luck in this game. He did give himself the best chance to win, I think. Now I can't remember where I was going to play. I thought I was going to go out. Ow. I can only see Zing. For, you know, nothing. Ginzo. Nothing off the E. Here is an E. So there's nothing there. Oh, yeah, we can just play here. Okay. Doesn't want me to rematch, and it's gone a bit buggy. Okay. Let's just refresh. No? Not gonna refresh? I might just restart this. Da, da, da. Of course, it's ruined all my settings again. I don't know why that is, but anonymous. He had a lot of garbage on his rack. Alright. Sure, that makes something. Maybe not. Whew. Yeah, these are. I think in fact changing one here is probably best. This is assuming there's no bonuses. I'm assuming there's no bonuses, so yeah, exchange. Just one. The reason is this is a very good stem. Okay, interesting. Did I miss something? No. So doesn't even make very much. Only makes words with the T. So that's this like a really weird island of a word where it's such common letters and just doesn't make 7 and only makes technically only makes 1 8. What am I going to play next turn? No idea. B for bastions. You know, there's. Here's the things with another letter, but I don't have them. So if my opponent doesn't play and I'm unable to use them, E for Estonies, for example, I'll just play OS. Well, that's it for this round of Scrabble games. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.